Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 299 of the RVMan LP Exhibitions. I can't believe it's almost 300 episodes, but still, we will be continuing the story as Bang Shishigami, and we only have 5 more parts left after this. So, with that said, get your Old Spice, because it's time for Funky Man's Lose to Win. So on that note, let's get started. You know, I keep forgetting that I have to lose to win, but sometimes I actually do fight, and primarily because there's actually a negative penalty if you don't fight. So on that note, as much as I try to hold him off, at least I made the computer attack me and kill me.
I have failed. How could this happen to me? Thud.
Did this dude just say thud? What the fu-
What was that about?
Now it's time for us to lose to Ragna, which I forgot to save in the last part. But that's okay. We're gonna end up losing to him. He's on Blood Cane, so everything I do to him, he's going to heal from. Or not, because he's on Blood Cane. Whatever the case. Well, let's free my homie Ragna if Ragna's going to attack me. Come on, there you go. And I think we're done here.
I got caught off guard. I can't believe this. I am ashamed. Thud.
Know who you're dealing with before you pick a fight. Waiter, this gentleman said he'd cover my tab. Thanks for the meal.
Well, there's worse things than having to pay for Ragna's lunch. Losing to Arakune is one of those things. And somehow that did not... Okay, the bug did. Wow. Just wow.
I got caught off guard. I can't believe that I gave in to this squiggly thing. I'm sorry, Miss Litchi. The least I can do is wish you happiness. Thud.
Here's the thing. I thought you dropped down to 30% if you picked the second option. But no, you actually fight unlimited Taukaka. That's the difference. Although you still have your full health, and it doesn't really matter, because I'm planning on losing the win.
Person after you is going to treat me to some meat buns, meow? Really?
I'd love to treat you to some myself, but I'm sort of in a hurry right now. So try and ask that man there for it, okay?
Thanks for the tip, booby lady. I'll be right there, meat bun man, meow!
She really left. I was only half joking. But I guess it's for the best. I have to find him while I still can.
Scruffy man right there, you gotta give me some meat buns, meow!
Meat buns? Unfortunately, I don't have any on me.
You're lying! Booby lady said you'd treat me to some meat buns. You don't need to hold back, meow. Feel free to give me all you've got.
You're kidding, right?
Then I guess I'll have to rob you.
What's your reasoning for it? You know what they do to bad kids like you? It's time for a spanking!
Alright, now it's time for us to face off against Taukaka. And yes, she is unlimited, ladies and gentlemen. The difference is because of the fact that Tao actually has 2 holds instead of 1. And she's a lot faster and nimble. And plus she also hurts. Yeah, for one, that throw she does is not available in the original. Well, the Bulldog anyway. The clothesline she has is. And that definitely isn't available. Neither is the aerial attacks. Whatever the case, Taukaka actually got the better of me at least. Well, so far. Yeah, I'm gonna make it look like I'm trying, but still, let's remember this is a lose to win. So in the end, we are not really losing, to say the least. At least we get to see the ending. Or no, actually, what happens if I lose to Taukaka? You know, I'm surprised that rock throw did not have multiple hits. And I'm also surprised she didn't utilize Taukaka Boom, which, by the way, would have killed me by now. Because like I said, even though Bang is fast and he is strong and can string up a lot of combos, here's the thing. Bang has very terrible defense. And sorry, I was just scratching my beard. You know how it is. It gets itchy. And speaking of itchy, well, I got scratched.
That'll show you, Scruffy Man!
I've lost to a child. I'm deeply ashamed of myself. Please forgive this worthless man, Miss Litchi. Even if my affection for you is unrequited in this life, I'll make it happen in the afterlife or a reincarnation, no matter what it takes. Thud.
Now here's what happens if you actually take advantage of the situation and try to confess to Litchi. Well, let's just say no good will come of it, and Bang will find that out the hard way. Poor simp.
Miss Litchi! I love you! Please, tell me how you feel about me. Though I do have a pretty good hunch myself. I must hear it in your own words, Miss Litchi.
Of course. I think you're a good man, Bang.
Oh, then that makes this affection mutual?
Yes, let's stay good friends. Anyway, the problem is him. I wonder where he disappeared to. I thought I had finally found him, but I let him get away again. Bang, what's with that stunned look on your face?
Could it just be a misunderstanding on my part?
Bang, are you there? He seems to be out of it.
Have I made an irreversible mistake? I have lost all will to go on. What am I supposed to do now?
Hello? Hello? Oh my, no reaction whatsoever. I wonder what has him so shocked. I don't have time for this. I need to find him now.
Look at this man. Look at him. He's broken. Litchi literally destroyed this man's hopes, dreams, and soul. Well, needless to say, he's gonna be in a slump.
I have no purpose in life anymore. I'm as meaningless as the dust in the wind. Ha ha ha! How pathetic, pathetic, pathetic!
Hey, watch it.
I'm sorry. You're Jin Kisaragi!
Get out of my way, or I'll make you regret it.
You... Don't tell me you already forgot how I got this scar on my face.
Face? Scar? I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Do I know you?
If you have forgotten, I'll have to make you remember. You killed my lord, left a scar on my face, and put the people of Ikaruga through hell!
Ikaruga? Oh, Ikaruga. So what is this? Revenge? I have no time to deal with your idiocy. Now get the hell out of my way.
You are one person I can never forgive. Let us settle the score right here! Prepare yourself!
You seem really eager to die.
Yeah, just what Bang needed. To run into the guy who not only gave him a scar on his face, but killed his master. Oh boy. It's time to take our revenge on Jin.
Rebel.
But knowing Bang, killing him is not gonna solve anything. Knowing Jin, if you pick a fight with the NOL, he's gonna finish it regardless. Oh, and for the record, in case anybody's wondering what started the whole ordeal with Ikaruga, there was an entire conflict between many clans in Ikaruga, and shit went foobar. And then Jin came along and tried to regulate the situation the best way he knows how, by killing people. And that's basically all I know. And speaking of killing him, yeah, I have him on the ropes and he's constantly using his sword. Ugh. I can't even say things right. But that's okay. We defeated Jin.
That ought to do it, you scumbag. Heaven's vengeance is slow, but sure. Justice always prevails.
Impossible. This must be a nightmare.
Nightmare? No. This is reality. Fall, knowing the result of my persistent effort.
Alright, this next option will choose who the last person you're going to fight is. You can either beat up Jin or you can spare him. It doesn't matter, you're still getting a normal ending. It's practically one of two and who you're facing. That's what the choice is.
I'm not interested in a small fish like you. I want the head of the library who ordered the extermination of Ikaruga, the source of all that is evil. Confess now. Where is the head of the NOL?
Why are you wasting my time? I need to find him. I need to find him right now! Ragna is nearby, yet here I am.
Did you just say Ragna? I took him down for sure. Are you talking about Ragna the Blood Edge? The Grim Reaper?
There's only one Ragna, and there's no way he would lose to you.
That man was the fake Grim Reaper? I gotta go. For the sake of Kagutsuchi, the civilians of Ikaruga, and Miss Litchi, I've gotta find him and take him out once and for all! Your life has just been spared, Jin Kisaragi. We'll settle this next time. I suggest you be ready for it.
With that said, let's see who Bang faces because of what I picked.
Randomly searching for Ragna seems to have taken me into a strange place. It is a strange place indeed. Is this really Kagutsuchi?
If this looks like Kagutsuchi to you, perhaps a visit to the doctor is in order.
Show yourself!
I am Rachel Alucard, the lady of this castle. How did you gain entrance to my sanctum?
Let's just kick him out, Princess.
That's a great idea!
A talking swing and a flying pig? How strange. You must be monsters of some sort.
I'm no pig! I'm a red bat! A bat, damn it!
A talking bat is as strange as a flying pig. You must be monsters who bring disorder into the human world.
Anything you don't understand is a monster. Not terribly bright, is he, Valkenheim?
No, Madam Rachel, he most certainly is not.
I'm not too bright?
Goodness gracious. I had not even noticed the smell. Do you even bathe?
Public baths are where men go to socialize. I usually wrap up each day by going to the public bath and sharing my point of view with my men. I've never passed a day without going there.
Nevertheless, you reek of sweat.
Ah, the sweat? Ha! Well, that just proves beyond all reasonable doubt that I am a hard-working man. And the ladies love that. I think.
How you justify your stench is not my concern. You have offended my delicate senses, and I must ask that you leave.
I would if I knew where I came from. Besides, without fighting my goddess like, the arch-villain Ragna, I can't go home.
You are looking for Ragna.
That's correct. I, Bang Shishigami, am a vigilante. I must change Miss Litchi's opinion of me by taking down Ragna, by protecting the peace of Kagutsuchi, and using the bounty for the reconstruction of Ikaruga.
I don't see that happening. A man such as Ragna is somewhat beyond you.
What? How can you be so sure?
One need only look at you. Defeat Ragna. You're as likely to blow away the cloud of Seether that covers our world.
Even I could have told you that. It's just not the kind of job for a scruffy old man like you.
I completely agree with you. It's definitely impossible.
His inadequacy is almost insultingly obvious, Madam Rachel.
By vote of the majority, we have determined you are not capable of defeating Ragna. Now, will you please leave my garden?
What a rude little girl. If you keep that up, I'll have to spank you.
Oh my. How terribly foolish of you. I accept your challenge. You have made a mistake, but I will educate you myself. Be grateful.
Whenever you're ready, I'll let you practice some of your moves on me.
I just want to be blunt. When Arakune says you stink, dude, you need a bath. And the worst part is, Rachel has an acute sense of smell, so yeah. Smelling sweat from a mile away is something she doesn't want to do. But whatever the case, we're practically fighting Rachel because we inadvertently stumbled upon her land. Upon leaving Jin to his own devices after defeating, oh god, that hurt. And thus, Rachel is testing her strength. What Bang doesn't know is Rachel is trying to stop the Groundhog's Day of the world and is challenging random players in the game. Well, in this whole ordeal. Well, might as well show off Furin Kazan. And for the record, in case you're wondering what that is, it's a temporary buff that gives Bang a theme music change. It's actually pretty cool, to be honest.
Do you get it now, little girl? Justice always prevails.
I do recall being told once that it is improper to judge by appearances.
That's right. But I'll put the spanking on hold this time.
If I'd known I would be getting a lecture, I would have given you a taste of real power.
Huh? Did you say something?
Oh, heavens, no.
All right, so be it.
Good Lord, what a fool. Very well. You have proven yourself, and I shall reward your determination.
Reward? Well, I couldn't refuse anything that is handed to me on a silver platter. I'll gladly accept it.
In Madame Rachel's infinite generosity, she has seen fit to provide you with information on someone whom you are most interested in.
You're talking about Ragnar, aren't you? Where is he?
No, sir. I refer not to Ragnar the Blood Edge, but to the son of a certain Sir Tenjo of Ikaruga.
What? The young master is alive? Is this true? If you're kidding around, I'll behead you.
Cut my head off? Oh, good heavens. How terribly barbaric.
It pains me to admit it, sir, but the information is regrettably rather old, and whatever details it may have carried are rendered useless by the passage of time. Rest assured, however, that it is of indubitable veracity.
Tell me where that person saw the young master.
I am terribly sorry, but that information is not available. All that we, and therefore you, can be sure of is that the son of Sir Tenjo was seen and identified by the party who supplied us with this information.
The young master is really alive?
Let's dispose of him, please. Kagutsuchi should be appropriate. I do hope I never have to see him again.
Of course, Madam Rachel. I shall return him to whence he came.
Is this the Ronin guy of Kagutsuchi? Was I dreaming? Yow! This doesn't feel like a dream at all. That means I gotta get going. I must find the prince as soon as possible. Forgive me for not saying goodbye, Miss Litchi. At times, there are more important things for a man than looking after his possible wife. And that time has come. For now, I must choose duty over love. Bang Shishigami, the man of love and justice, correction, the man of loyalty and faith, is about to embark upon another journey. Goodbye, Kagutsuchi. I'll be back.
And just like that, Bang has been hoodwinked. Or so you think. The point about the son of Bang's former master is still being alive will be resolved a hell of a lot later. Right now, we need to focus on something else, and that is that second route. Yes, you're hearing that theme again, and for the record, Bang's astral heat is where both characters are jumping. So now it's time to bear witness to the manliest, most awesome astral heat ever! And yes, that's the only reason why I did it, because I wasn't able to do it anytime during the game. So, back to the route. Now for the second route. Maybe we should take our aggression out on Jin for everything he's done to Ikaruga. Maybe Bang should get his revenge. So let's see what happens when he actually does get his revenge.
How can I call myself loyal without even avenging the death of my lord? I'll make sure you regret that you were ever born.
Will Bang do the deed? Will Bang finally avenge the fallen of all of Ikaruga? Find out in about a couple of minutes.
Taste the iron fist of justice! Repent for your sins! That glare! You don't have an ounce of remorse, do you? All right, here comes an iron fist of... Did I just hear a crack?
What is it? Did I lose control of Yukianasa?
What is this piercing cold? What the hell is happening here?
Major! What have you done?
No, you're mistaken. I didn't do it.
What do you mean by you're mistaken? Those clothes. Are you one of the survivors of Ikaruga? Are you here to repay the Major's kindness for ending the Civil War with resentment?
Resentment? No, he's truly my enemy.
So, you did do this to Major... I'm Lieutenant Noel Vermillion. You're under arrest for involuntary injury in the name of the Novus Orbis Librarium.
Ah! I guess I have no choice. I shall face you.
And here we are, the last fight for Bang on this route because of a misunderstanding. On the plus side, at least he didn't make fun of Noelle's chest, like he did in her storyline. God, that was so harsh for what Bang said, her looking like a little boy. And the worst part is, in the arcade, well, his meeting with Noelle, he ends up still calling her a little boy. So, yeah. And is wondering why she's trying to shoot at him. But with that said, ladies and gentlemen, Noelle is... how should I put this? Noelle is not the type of person that Bang should actually challenge. That is, if you know a good Noelle player or play a good Noelle. Oh, she blocked it. Oh well. I'll just have to change... well, I was going to say change tactics, but she still managed to grapple me, and I am getting really low on health here. And again, that's what happens when a noob plays blue. But that's alright. We're almost finished. If Noelle would stop trying to kill me. Okay, this time we got her. And with that said, we're done. Now, on with the story.
Phew. It looks like I won. Have you come to your senses? Just hear me out. I'm no demon. I'm not trying to kill either of you, even though you belong to the hateful library. It's true that this man, Jin Kisaragi, is my lord's archenemy. He deserves to die 100 times over. However, an eye for an eye will leave the world blind. If I kill him, that will only plant the seed for more vengeance. A vicious cycle indeed. I fought him one-on-one and showed him his sins. I didn't want him to forget what he had done.
The sin of ending lives. That's certainly something that should never be forgotten.
You seem to understand what I'm saying. You must be one of the nice ones. I can almost sense the purity of the girls of Ikaruga in you.
Then why did you freeze Major Kisaragi?
That is where you are misunderstood. I didn't freeze him. It's this man's weapon that suddenly unleashed a gust of freezing air.
Yuki Anasa did? I see. I can see that happening. I understand the situation, but there's one problem. Yuki Anasa's ice erodes life. If we don't do something right now, the Major will...
So all I have to do is melt this ice, huh? No worries. I'm Bang Shishigami, the top ninja of Ikaruga. I'm an expert when it comes to fire techniques. I can melt this ice cube in a second.
Fire technique? Quickly then, please save the Major.
All right, you can count on me. Just take a few steps back so I can get started. Secret technique, the Crimson Flames of Hell! Rin, Hyo, To, Sha, Kei, Jin, Retsu, Sai! Damn it! I lost control of the technique!
What? Lost control? Ah! We're surrounded by fire!
It's out of control! I can't stop it now!
What kind of excuse is that? You're under arrest for arson!
How cruel! But you were the one who asked me to do it in the first place!
Who asked you to surround us with the fire?
In that case, I will make you taste my special move!
Special move?
Secret technique! The super strategic escape! Ha 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 ha! I'll see you around, little girl!
Wait!
Ha! I'm not stopping just because you asked me to! Farewell!
He disappeared. Is that also a ninja technique? It'd be risky to underestimate the ninja of Ikaruga.
It didn't quite go as I had imagined. Next time, I'll realize my long-cherished ambition. Please provide me with your protection, Lord.
You know, it just boggles my mind that Bang inadvertently left Jin and Noel to die from something he caused. Well, whatever the case, we got lose to wins in this route too, so let's get to that. Alright, first up is Jin. Might as well get this lose to win out of the way. And although I'm going to have to beat him off screen for the other two, still it does not matter. At least I'll be able to make sure that Jin is... Oh god, I missed him, didn't I? Yep, might as well just take me out. Thank you. And I'm done with that one.
How could this be? Forgive me, Lord. I'll take any punishment from you for not being able to avenge your death, Lord. Thud.
Priceless.
Next is Rachel, and she kept spamming George the 13th. You know, that gets really old after a while. But then again, I was the one spamming it too with Rachel, so yeah. On that note, I dare say by Chrono Phantasma, she is nerfed royally. So yeah. And I did that on purpose just so I can, you know, lose. After all, this is a lose to win situation. Come on, knock me out. Come on, finish me off. Don't just stand there. Thank you. Geez, sometimes the computer is too dumb for its own good.
Do you see your limitations now?
See what I mean? I really hate to say this, but I told you so.
Looks like you were all bark, no bite, old man.
I do believe that Madam has had enough entertainment for today. Perhaps you would be so kind as to show yourself out.
I can't believe this. Please forgive me for giving up without achieving my goal, Lord. Thud.
Last but not least, it's Noelle. We're gonna go on ahead and take her down. Or try not to, because after all, this is a lose to win. Why would I be trying to take her down? Anyway, Noelle did as much damage as I did. And, of course, the AI was being dumb. And, oh well, never mind. The AI is not being dumb anymore. This is the second time this has happened to me in this godforsaken playthrough, but oh well. I'll get hit by an astral fitness eventually. Jesus.
I have no time to waste on this man. I have to rescue Major Kisaragi.
Look at me. I can't believe I lost to a fragile young lady like her. And on top of it, I got caught by the library. I'll avenge this defeat someday. Thud.
And we end Bang's playthrough with him being arrested. Well, that's what you get for walking around in public smelling like, you know, sweat and gym socks. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, we 100% Bang. And we are literally almost done. We only got 4 more parts left. 2 for Hakumen, 2 for New, and 1 for the true ending, which will actually appear once we defeat both New and Hakumen. So next time, in the RVMan LP Exhibition's 300 episode, we'll be taking on New. I will see you all next time, and here's the thing. If New is actually short, I'll try to squeeze it all in one part. If not, it'll be 2. See you guys next time.